Welcome to the Handyman Service channel. Here, we share how we transform homes and apartments with professional solutions in maintenance, repair, and remodeling. If you're interested in structural work and exterior improvements, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let's jump into today's project. Concrete removal on deck, step by step. Today we're back at the same apartment complex where we previously reinforced the lower-level decks with new boards and beams. This time, we're focusing on the upper deck, which was covered with old, worn-out concrete. The goal was to remove all of it completely to prepare the surface for future structural and aesthetic upgrades. We started with manual tools, hammers, and a metal pry bar to break the concrete into manageable sections. Although this part of the job was labor-intensive, it gave us full control over the demolition and helped protect the underlying structure. To make the process easier, we also removed part of the deck's railing, which allowed us to safely drop the debris down to the ground. To transport the chunks of concrete, we used heavy-duty buckets. One of the most helpful techniques in this phase was tying a strong rope to the bucket. This allowed us to lower the load without carrying the full weight by hand, saving energy and reducing physical strain throughout the day. Tip 1. When working at height or handling heavy materials, use a strong rope to lower buckets or tools. It makes the job safer and far less exhausting. Even with these precautions, progress was slow using only manual tools, especially given the density of the concrete. So, we rented a specialized concrete cutting machine. This tool connects to a hose and uses water during operation, which improves cutting efficiency and helps control dust. We made vertical cuts along the surface and then horizontal ones, forming a clean grid pattern. This layout allowed us to lift out concrete blocks piece by piece, speeding up the process and minimizing damage to the surrounding deck structure. Tip 2. When cutting concrete, a grid layout helps you remove clean, square sections and prevents the material from cracking uncontrollably. Using the metal pry bar, we carefully slid underneath each square and lifted out the larger pieces. The smaller fragments were still removed using the same bucket and rope method we had implemented earlier. This rhythm helped us maintain steady progress with fewer breaks due to fatigue. During the removal process, we ran into an unexpected challenge: a metal reinforcement mesh embedded beneath the concrete. This made it difficult to lift some of the larger pieces, as they remained bound by steel wires. To solve this, we switched the cutting disc on one of our machines to a metal-specific blade. That allowed us to cut through the mesh precisely and continue without delay. Tip 3. If you encounter steel mesh beneath the concrete, use the correct cutting blade for metal. It saves time and protects both your tools and nearby structures. Once the large blocks were removed, we completed a detailed cleanup. We swept up loose debris, cleared out dust, and left the surface completely open and clean. This step not only enhances the look of the area, but also prepares it for any future installation or refinishing work. Final result. As you can see, the deck is now completely clear and free of concrete, ready for the next phase of the renovation. A project like this demands effort, planning, and the right tools, but the results are always worth it. Thank you for watching this Handyman Service video. If you enjoyed the content, give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. We post new videos every week to help you improve your home or business with professional solutions. See you in the next project.